The Palladino family was immigrating to America to seek their fortune. Leonardo, Giovanna, and their three daughters, 4, 3, and 2 years old, were leaving their town of Torito in Sicily in hope for a better life. Leonardo was a tailor. He had his own shop, and he sold everything and put all his money in his briefcase to immigrate to even a better world where he heard that even a clerk can make a lot of money. So the family, one night of that July 25th, found that their lives would change forever. And they were sleeping in the same cabin when they heard a loud noise and decided to put on life jackets on their three daughters, 4, 3, and 2 years old, run into the halls, try to make it up the stairs, and everybody was panicked and trying to make it up the slippery stairs at the same time. And they waited for several hours until finally the rescue ship Ile-de-France showed up. And they got into the lifeboat, and Leonardo realized, of course, that he had left his fortune under his bed, that he had had to make the choice of either carrying his young daughters or of bringing the money in his briefcase. And he had chosen, of course, the young daughters. Now, he wanted to put his whole family in the same lifeboat, but the story had a twist of fate in that each lifeboat, when they descended, each daughter would take off. And so they were all going to a different lifeboat, in a different lifeboat, to various rescue ships. Well, Maria, the 4-year-old, was lost for a couple of days. And the family could not understand where she was because Leonardo said, "I lowered her myself into that lifeboat. I know she was in a lifeboat." And they looked everywhere. They stood along the dock as all of the rescue ships were pulling in on the 26th, on the evening of the 26th of July, and Maria was on none of them. Finally, someone had identified Maria in a TV program where the Red Cross was caring for her. So Leonardo and his cousin went to the Red Cross Center, but the nuns wouldn't hand Maria over because he had no documents and no proof of who he was. But finally, they gave her over to the family and they were reunited. But I think the story just displays great family sacrifice and solidarity and love, and it's really an amazing account. Leonardo and Giovanna have raised 7 children on Long Island, and they will say to this day that it was not the wealth that they lost at the bottom of the ocean that was important, but the family that they have raised throughout the years.